What up, NFT fam? Let's see what the news is today. So I just made these new NFTs. This is something that I kind of had on my wall, so I kind of tried to recreate it. I have never drawn a smile plant before. I was trying for hours to draw, or not hours, like at least 30 minutes to draw little hands. I'm not good at hands. So this guy is a chef. He's flipping an egg. This guy is a baseball player. And this guy is an Olympian who got first place. So those were my ideas today. I actually stayed in a space and was talking and just letting the creativity flow, so it's kind of cool. Gary V said Series 2 V Friends which will drop in the first half of 2022 is something I'm getting more and more excited about. I will be announcing a ton of free education Zoom sessions with me and the V Friends team for all those who want 2022 to be the year they learn about NFTs. I'm super excited about that. I said count me in. I have been seeing DeadFellaz non-stop. I alerted them pretty much at 0.92, then I looked at them at 0.18, 0.128, and now I think they're closing in on 2 Ethereum. Yep. 2 Ethereum, 1.8. So this was just a massive win for anybody that got into it. I wish I could have afforded one. I would have bought one, but now it's obviously really up there for me. This was a really nice space that I was in. Everybody pretty much in this space retweeted my work and like was super supportive. So like that's kind of rare. So I just wanted to give them a shout out. You know, follow him if you want that kind of treatment as well. It's super nice. Like look at this, retweeting my work, saying it's beautiful. Like it really touched my heart. So thank you for the space. 9 DeadFellaz off a 2 ETH floor. Incredible work. Finally being recognized by DeadFellaz. So I looked at her page for a second, or I saw a tweet, and listen to this. I'm a woman raising 3 daughters under 6, still breastfeeding my youngest. I built and run a multi-million-dollar project and brand for my home, changing my life and my children's lives. I am my own dreams come true. And herein lies the power of NFTs. Like amazing, amazing art and amazing like life-changing story. So super excited for her. I think when people say like show me your NFTs, I try to show it sometimes. I saw this and I was like, hey, wait a second, who is that? Crystal Hefner. Remember, she was Hugh Hefner's wife. She got into DeadFellaz. So that's another celebrity kind of, she's got the check mark. I thought it was interesting. Another woman in NFTs, really cool. I saw this, Boho Beauties. I just really liked the simplicity. I don't need eyes. I don't need anything. Like, it's just very simple, and I really liked it. And then when I went to her page, I liked this one also. I'm just looking forward to more of these. Let's actually see her collection. Boho Beauty. She's just got a few of them, but I really think they're beautiful. I really do. I really feel like this is a nice, nice collection. I like this. And it looks like it's on Polygon, ETH on Polygon. She could definitely do it on ETH as well because it's beautiful, stunning. I love it. So that's another collection I discovered, like a small artist. This was so funny. So yesterday I stayed up till 3 a.m. trying to figure out how to get t-shirts and mugs on my Etsy page, print on demand, so that I don't have to buy a bunch of merchandise. Whoever likes the design can order individually, and then I give a portion of the money to the people that are creating it, and then a portion stays for me as profit, right? Instead of like paying for a bunch of stuff and then I don't have room for it. Like print on demand, I learned about it on TikTok and I think it's a great idea. So as I was looking through my Etsy, I found all these like listings of physical artwork that was like $10, $20, $30 that did not sell. And I really got discouraged in 2013. Like there was a part of me that wanted to try to live as an artist, and I failed. And it's so funny because the picture on my wall, it says sell on Etsy, and it's coming true now as I'm selling t-shirts on Etsy, and it's just like fucking weird when I look back at shit and I'm like, oh fuck, like I've been trying to do this for a long time and I just didn't have the opportunity. So look at this. And God, was I depressed. Okay. Friends are fake. Love is pain. Sandcastle dreams. Um, like just so funny. Love is a lie. Lie. Love is a vulture. Love is a lie. Like I was fucked up. But at the same time, I was positive too. You can be anything you want to be, believe in yourself, stay positive in your dreams. So I made 3 pieces like this, and somebody bought the third one for $30, but not from Etsy, but when I physically had it in real life. So that was really cool. But anyway, this is just another, like, if you're looking for an artist that's been in it for a long time, like, hello, look at this shit. Look at how funny it is when it's so funny to look back and be like, fuck, I wish I could have told you to not give up, So funny. I saw this. So if you remember when actually, let's take a look at the gas tokens that I have. Assets. Okay, my gas is still around $98. So first there was SOS tokens, right? Then there were gas tokens, and people were speculating that there could be a lot of scams and fake airdrops and et cetera, et cetera. So I saw this. How did someone make a fake mask token, because of MetaMask, right? And scam hundreds of ETH by exploiting DEX tools. I don't know what that means, but it's scary that the possibility of a free airdrop could be a scam. So watch out for stuff like that. Be very careful. And today, while I was in a space, somebody said that yet again, they clicked a link in a Discord and they lost all their NFTs. Do not click links in Discords. Do not accept private messages from people. Even if you do not click their links. Do not make deals with people on Discord, because so many people have been fucked over that way. I saw this. My Twitter is full of DeadFellaz NFT. Owning 3 of them is already an army. I really like her art. I think it's cool. I like the teeth. And so I'm gonna sneeze. And so I've just been seeing nonstop DeadFellaz, and when I see something nonstop on my timeline, I know that it's hyped up. I know that it's moving. So I'm excited for them. I saw this also, Jolly Jalapenos. I just thought it was like a cute little PFP, easy to replicate, but it does have the doodle eyes, which makes me think, is this a doodle derivative? What's going on here? But and not too many followers, and they're minting now. They are supporting women's charities, so I thought it was cool. It's just those doodle eyes that kind of make me think derivative project, but other than that, I think it's a really cute concept, and I like it. I won't be getting one right now, though. I don't have the ETH. These were the t-shirts that I made yesterday. I'm sorry, but I think it looks really fucking dope. Look at that. Party flowers with the little disco ball. Because at first I wasn't going to draw the disco ball. It was just them. And I was like, I titled it Party. And I'm like, this is missing some type of party factor to it. So that's when I drew the disco ball. And it looks good. This is crazy shit. And half of it goes to just, manufacturing the t-shirt pretty much. You have to keep that in mind with printing on demand. It's not full profit. This is the page that I have printed out from one of my sketchbooks. I printed out a page because I was trying to blow up my pieces so that I could trace them and put it onto bigger pieces of paper, because I draw so tiny on real piece of paper with micron pens. And so, the nice thing about the iPad is that I can enlarge or shrink any of my drawings, which I love. So that's been one of the cool technological advantages, because before I was taking it to a copy machine and trying to blow it up and shit like that, and it cost $1, each picture. And I just kind of wrote here, selling on Etsy. So I feel like I kind of manifested this shit, which is really cool. And then I made this little mug. It's got the party plants on both sides, and I think I'm selling this one for $20. It's got 2 sizes, 11 something and 15 something, not milliliters, whatever it is, not centimeters, whatever, ounces. So that was that. 2021 Quarter Machine Recap, a mini thread. I actually want to take a look at them and see what they're doing. They have sold out their collection. I have 2 pieces. So I ended up delisting my pink keys, and I ended up buying a hat. So unfortunately the price has dropped, which makes me sad, but they're not too below mid price. I actually like these 2 because they're kind of what's it called? Like neon and transparent. Sleepy. Um, but yeah, this is the 1 ETH floor. Oh, so I was in the Discord yesterday and somebody said they already got the payment from Quarter Machine, and I was like, how much? And they said 0.18 Ethereum. So I was trying to calculate how much that is. So for example, 0.06 is 240. So that goes into 0.18. So 240 times 3. Give me a second. Let me give me a calculator. 240 times 3. That's $720 at if ETH is at the price of ETH is, give me a second, I'm looking on Coinbase. Right now ETH is 37.66. So I really think that's nice. Like if your NFT is in their animation, you got 0.18 something Ethereum. I have not seen any fucking project give back that much money to their holders. So I'm super excited about this project. I can't wait till they use my NFTs. Um, and it's not like they're just waiting for the money to come from the secondary sales. Like they have this external income generating machine with the animation stuff. But I was like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to get that. That's so cool. So that's making me bullish on them. So I sold one piece of my second collection, which is called Special Request. If you remember, I'll show you here. Special Request. That's not me. This is me. Special Request. And I sold this piece for like 150 WETH. So last night I turned it into Ghost in the swapping mechanism on here. And in Aavegotchi, which is this, Aavegotchi.com, it's a DeFi gaming site, which my friend told me about. So I bought a wearable. So these little Aavegotchis, they're like ghosts and they wear clothes, which makes them rare. I don't have an Aavegotchi yet, but I've been trying to flip my way towards one. So I have some land and I have some clothes, but I don't have an actual Aavegotchi yet. But it was really important for me to start a spreadsheet because the price of Ghost changes and it's very important to know what it is. So this is where I see the price of Ghost on CoinGecko. So you see it's ranges between 230 and up. So last year I bought this item, I paid this much Ghost, and I typed the price of Ghost, and that was this much in dollars because I want to keep track of how much money I'm making in dollars in Ghost. Because if you're not keeping a spreadsheet for your NFTs, it's very easy to get lost and you want to know what the hell's going on. And Dr. Wagme, who's a big guy in Aavegotchi, he said, this is Aavegotchi where even your spreadsheets have spreadsheets. So I agree. But I should have started one, but I'm starting one now. This was the project I was trying to talk about a couple of days ago. It's called Cool Man Universe. They were in the 0.2 area. And like as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, look at this. You see? I said, as soon as I saw it, I said, this has potential. These are called species, which I think is really cute because it's like, plushies, but they're species, I guess, because they're special. I don't know. And the fact that they're at 0.57 right now, I wish I would have bought one. I wish I had more liquidity because, like I put in so much liquidity, but sometimes when your money is tied up in these other things that are good or you think are good, like basically I dropped like 0.5 on Quarter Machine, trying to keep that as a long-term project for myself. And once you run out of liquidity and you see like projects like this that are kind of flips in a sense, like it sucks when you miss one. Sorry. This is cute with the 2022. A lot of twos. So, and they have a lot of followers, so it's cute. It's a cute PFP project. And I don't see it as a derivative. Yes, they kind of have Google eyes. They kind of have doodle eyes, but it's not the same. It's not the same. because the doodle eyes are very stretched out. There's a lot of interocular space, which these don't have. So this was a project I wanted to talk about a couple days ago, but I forgot about it, so I'm just kind of talking about it now. This was another person that retweeted my work. Thank you so much. Yesterday I was talking to my friend and he was saying, like, why aren't your NFTs up on a Times Square billboard? And I was like, that's a really fucking good question. Like, so I just put it out there, like, does anybody know how much it costs or like how to do it? And I think you just call a number and it's something like fucking 10 grand a day or some shit like that. So it's obviously out of the question now, but maybe in the future it's something that can happen. And then, you know, we were saying like, oh, let me just Photoshop myself in there. So I'm waiting for somebody to help me Photoshop my work into a picture of Times Square. And I'm just going to try to manifest it that way. I can't wait to actually see what that looks like. What is this? Oh, someone said, I think it's like 4K or so. I noticed that some people just Photoshop. So yeah, this was I was like, oh, I'm just going to Photoshop it myself. Like, I don't know how to Photoshop, but you know, but I want to. So maybe someone could help me. Keith said, what is everybody doing today for New Year's Eve? I watched Tiger King 1 and 2, and I highly recommend it. I love it. It was so interesting. I saw this. I don't know who this is, but I was like, is this another celebrity person looking for a Bored Ape Yacht Club? For a couple of days now, I've been thinking to myself, ever since Eminem got into Bored Ape Yacht Club, I've been like, you know what? I think all the celebrities are going to have a Bored Ape Yacht Club. I don't think Bored Ape Yacht Club is going to be owned by regular people because the price is going to go so high that only a celebrity can buy it. And I think it's just going to, because why would a celebrity want to be in an exclusive club with a regular person, right? So I think more and more celebrities are going to get in and make their own secret club. Like that's my prediction. These were my NFTs from yesterday. This was like the disco ball, the photographer, working out on January 1st, and just some lady. I tagged Eminem in my original, like, you know, like little GIF just to see if he would buy it. He didn't buy anything, so I'm gonna delete it. Sometimes I try. So this was this was so cool because this Bored Ape in November, he said, I still think Eminem is destined to buy my Bored Ape one day. And it kind of looks like him with this is his style of hat and like the chain. And he manifested it because Eminem did buy this Bored Ape from him, which was so cool. What the hell just happened? Did I lose my place? Okay, let me scroll down and find where the hell I was. Here. So that was so cool. So cool. Oh, so this thing that I saw a minute ago was there was larva. I think I talked about this actually. It's the punk face on a larva. And then every time there's a project with punks, they flip the punks into like funks or zunks. And so there was larva lads, and now there's not larva lads, which are the larva lads flipped the other way. So this is just a thing that happens in the NFT space. Like pictures flip. Like if you remember Funky Ape Yacht Club, they flipped the pictures of the Bored Apes the other way, but then OpenSea delisted them. So you got to kind of be careful with these derivative projects, but I've seen it constantly where projects flip the other way and now they're a derivative. Crypto Dad said, what are our plans for 2022? Launching Crypto Dad's lawnmower game, additional utility for mom and dads, and building out land in the sandbox. So that's cool. I'm curious, what is the benefit of land in the sandbox? Because like, should that be something that I do with my project? Should I be like saving my money and buying sandbox land? I don't know, but it's something that I think about. Someone said the Eminem thing is big. Don't expect everyone to grab an ape. As more celebs get in, they will look at other projects, looking to be trendsetters in NFT space and not late to the party on their profile pic choice. My thoughts, at least. Yeah, I agree. I really think all the celebs are going to get into Bored Ape because it's going to be more and more and more exclusive. But I don't know. But you know, like Odell Beckham Jr., he got a DeadFellaz, like Reese Witherspoon. She's in World of Women. So I think all the celebrities are slowly yet surely going to pick which PFP project they're in, and maybe their communities will rally to get in it with them to make community type of thing, or maybe it'll be all celebrities just jam packed into one of them. But it is an interesting concept. So this was the first thing that I saw. Nuck Chorus, because Chuck Norris like flipped, was like, oh damn, I'm talking a lot and my voice is going. Marshall Mathers, checkmark, Eminem, just bought a Bored Ape, so that was so cool yesterday. Thank you so much to JB. Just retweeting my work, it helps like spread it to other people, get their attention. Really beautiful art, so thank you so much for that. This was my Aavegotchi spreadsheet. So these were this was the item that I bought yesterday. It was called Dragon Horns. So just something that the Aavegotchi wears on its head. And my what's it called, transaction kept pending for a long time, so I had to cancel it. So I was kind of asking for help on that. This is 2021 VeeFriends, all the things that happened. So I ended up missing this. I remember this, but I did not take part in it. I totally did not realize this was happening. That was in August, which is crazy because I was in here in August, but I missed it. I remember this. These were selling for 5 ETH. I bought the wine. I bought the Uno cards. I bought the And1 Carrots collab. I was looking at book games. So really cool, exciting times for VeeFriends. I was asking everybody, like, am I able to just exchange Weth for Ghost? So this is what I was saying, like, I sold a piece on Polygon in my other collection. I made some Weth, and so I flipped it for Ghost, and then it showed up right here in my Aavegotchi. So that was really cool. I was excited about that because I like Aavegotchi, but I usually don't have enough side money to invest in it. But it was nice to have a little bit extra. Like, if you want a piece, a handmade special request piece, like, just DM me and let me know what you want, and then I'll put it up here on Polygon, so there won't be any like real serious gas fees. It's probably be a few cents or some shit like that. And a more affordable piece for somebody that has a special request, just to honor my younger self. So I wanted to make sure that I finished at least 300 pieces yesterday. I was at like 293, so I busted it out. I'm at like 305, 306 right now. And so I'm 3% of the way towards 10,000. So every day I try to get at least 4 pieces out, get my creativity flowing. And it's exciting. I'm really impressed with myself that I've made so many pieces and that I've dedicated myself. And in just a couple months, maybe 1 or 2 months, like, so I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be fucking crazy. So I'm excited. These were the NFTs. Yesterday I got the VV drop. It was called Last Fat Supper or some shit like that, and I flipped it. I bought it for 100 gems and I flipped it for 299. Because even though this was the range, I was like, well, what happens if I put it closer to 200? And literally in a few seconds, it sold. So I don't even know what happened. I guess people scroll all the way up, and they took a fee of 7 gems. So I made like what? Pretty much 200 gems or less, like 193. I was looking at Quarter Machine yesterday. There were only like 13 left before a 1 ETH floor. It's obviously like dropped a little more. I think as more people saw closer to 1 ETH, they started listing theirs, or maybe the people that they already got their rewards, they're listing it back on the market. I was trying to figure out how much Ribbit tokens were worth. I don't think they're worth anything yet, but I was trying to figure it out in the Lonely Frog Lambo Club, but I don't think I got any answers yet. And then this was yesterday's video. This was the NFT that I bought from Quarter Machine, the second one. This is my first one and then the second one. And I delisted it because I talked about it in my last video of like I was thinking about it, and I actually ended up delisting it. So that's all for now. If you like this video, it's very important. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share if you want. It's so funny when I meet people like in Discord, they're like, hey, I know you from your channel. I know your videos. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So that's so funny. And then if you want to support my project, this is it. It's called The Evolution of Flowers. I'm going to upload the pieces that I drew today. Nothing that I put out from here on out is under 1 ETH. Everything is 1 ETH and above. I'm trying to really take my project to the next level. some people in Twitter Spaces have been like, "Oh wow, you're really proud of your work if you're listing it at that high." And it's like, yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, who the fuck is going to believe in you? Like, I'm trying to make this into a career, right? So the only things that are under 1 ETH are whatever is on the floor. Which, so it's still a reasonable price at 0.05, but everything else that I like, you see, point 0.1, point 0.2, still a bunch of reasonable price ones, but I'm not putting out anything less than 1 ETH. I don't care. So I'm trying to make a business. I'm trying to make a new life. So let's see. Yeah, still a bunch of options, but as you can see 1 ETH, 1 like half, like all the way up to 100. Like it just keeps going. So I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. And like I want to make it, like part of me was like, damn, maybe this is too expensive. Maybe I need to just sell out. And it's like, no, I just need to try my best, and it is what it is. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys later. And bye. Enjoy your New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.